Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have Malus toringoides. Maybe the most un-apple-like looking apple I've ever seen. Well, as soon as I saw the label on this one, I checked the Wikipedia page, and the first thing I noticed is that the picture on Wikipedia looks very different. I thought, oh, maybe some misidentification, but no. It seems that this thing is incredibly complicated. Well, it's a species of Western China, and it's being cultivated a lot. It's a nice ornamental with those little berry-like fruit. Also, it's used as a rootstock for the hybridization of apples. I don't know what this means. Rootstock is basically used for grafting, not for hybridization. However, it seems that the species itself is also of hybrid origin, and that it has many ploidity levels. That means it can be, I don't know, diploid, tetraploid, hexaploid, octoploid. So it has an incredibly complicated genetics. Humans are quite simple in that respect and still extremely complicated. We get one set of genes from our mother, one from our father. But this thing with multiple ploidity levels, that means that not even all cutleaf crab apples will have the same number of alleles, and that means that the whole genetics and also of course the whole looks, the whole phenology of those things will be messed up. Let's see what they look like. Small fruit, they look more like a berry, like a rowan, or even like a cranberry. They're not even apple shaped. Look, they're a little bit elongated. They are kind of ripe-ish. I guess when they are ripe they will be mealy. But the fruit are not even the most amazing thing. Oh, look at the leaves of this thing. I don't know why the leaves on the lower branches are different, but look, they look like hawthorn leaves. Is it possible it was grafted on some hawthorn? But where should it have been grafted then? The leaves down there look very hawthorny. The leaves I showed you still look quite hawthorny. Quite far up they kind of become more and more apple-like, and the leaves on the branches where fruit are produced, they look more or less apple-like. As I said, the fruits are not completely ripe, they are kind of half-ripe. Let's take some of the most ripe ones. Kind of translucent and really pear-shaped, not apple-shaped. They have an apple flavor, sourness and astringency. Like most crab apples, they are not too tasty. That's why mankind bred apple varieties, because the crab apples were not very good. For example, here with the German medlar over there, or with the rowan or cherries, you have a lot of wild ones, or wild plums, which are quite tasty. But with apples, the wild crab apples are edible and you can store them quite long, but they are not really the tastiest fruit. And I think when this gets ripe, maybe there will be more sweetness, less astringency, but still it will be no match for modern apple varieties. But still, looking at the looks of this one and reading about its crazy genetics, quite an interesting apple, and a species I haven't heard about until today. Malus toringoides. Nice little tree, very ornamental, not too tasty fruit. So folks, this was Malus toringoides. Stay tuned for a lot more interesting fruit videos, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.